Okay, so now that you've got Blog Fresh Power working on your behalf and you have fresh, engaging content coming into your site with the most relevant images, videos, and you have the latest and greatest Google News stories, now I'm going to show you how you can actually start to monetize your website. Now, we've made this very easy. One of the most effective ways to actually make money from your website is to have banner advertisements with different offers you're promoting. However, we also know from experience that Photoshop can be very time consuming. There's a big learning curve there, and is not the cheapest solution in the world. However, there's still a need to have monetization going on in your blog. This is how we get paid. Now, you can go out there and hire graphic artists to do designs like I'm about to show you, but if you ask me to do custom designs for you, I'm going to charge you about $299 an hour. So that's not a real feasible solution if you're just looking to monetize from your blog. Now, all of these banners that you see here on the screen, well, these are actually templates. Now, here's the nice thing. We're looking at 300 by 250 in size. But if I come over here to this drop-down menu, we can go ahead and choose 250 by 250. If we pull this down again, we can choose 336 by 280. We can go and do 728 by 90. This is very common in WordPress blogs. Here's 120 by 600, also very common. Then here's 200 by 200, 468 by 60, and 120 by 60. So as you can see, we have all of the sizes right here in this nice little drop-down menu. So I'm going to go ahead and go with 300 by 250. I'm happy with that size. And now I just need to choose my template. So I'm going to go ahead and go with pink. Pink is power. So now over here on the left-hand side, we have given you all the controls you need. We made it very easy. So the first thing is we can go and change out this pink background if we want to. We can choose any color on the rainbow. I'm going to go ahead and stick with pink because I love pink. And then if we want to highlight this, or if we want to highlight this, then we can go ahead and change our text style. So I could come over here and I could choose a different style like this here. And then maybe I want to make this bigger. So I'll go ahead and make this 30 point. That's going to change the size of the headline here. Let me just go ahead and change this back to something that you can see. So we'll just go with like an Arial. Let's see, where's Arial? Okay, now my text style is too big. Why don't we do something like 26 point? How about 24 point? Okay, now the headline looks good again. And then we come down here, we have some options with our text style. So we can do an overline. See where I put the line above the actual headline? We can do a strike through. So if this is a price, the strike through is going to make a lot of sense. And then we can do an underline. Very simple to do. I'm going to go ahead and set this for none. Then if we want, we can go ahead and change the color of our fonts as well with this little drop down menu here. All pretty self-explanatory, but check this out. I'm going to come down here to my border. I'm going to set this for 10. Now you see that we have a very bold border. If I want to change the color of that, I can come over here and I can simply change the color. Now I'm going to go back to black so that you can see this. And then we have some options here. So we can do dotted, we can do dashed, we can do solid, or we can do my favorite, which is double. I think that looks pretty nice. Now that we have our style set up, we can simply come over here and say, change this now. All right? That's how fast we go and create these banners. Now, typically, this is how this would work. You would open up Photoshop, you would lay out your banner, you would get your styles right, you get your colors right, all the fonts, get your calls to actions, get everything that you need, okay? And then you would go and save it as an image. And then what you'd have to do is you would have to convert that over to code and you would load that onto your website. It could be a bit of a hassle if you've never done that before. We're going to make it easy for you. We're going to actually give you the code and all you're going to do is drop it on your website. So the first thing I'm going to show you is we come over here to settings. There's a place where you can go and add your WordPress blogs. As you can see, I've added the blog Fresh Power. That's all I need to do. And now that I've done that, and it's very easy to do, all you got to do is put in your URL, your username, and your password, and then you're able to save your list of blogs in here so you can create as many banners as you want, as often as you want. And by the way, this is a desktop software. It works with Adobe Air, so you can run it around the clock, and you can simply create as many banners as you want for as many blogs as you want. So when you're ready, you're going to come over here, and you're going to choose your blog, nothing else to enter. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put in the link that this button here is going to go to when somebody clicks it. So for right now, I'm just going to set ebay.com as my link. And then we can decide if we want it to open up in a new window or not. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say upload banner. And that's it. Now we have our code. Now this code here, what you're going to do is you're going to take and you're going to put it in the widget area of your site. So I'm on the back end of my site. I'm going to come over here to Appearance, Widgets, and up here, do you see this text box right here? You can create these text boxes just by dragging this up here. And once you've done that, you're just going to open up your text box. You're going to paste that code in there. You're going to say save. And then when you come back over to your blog, here is that banner. It is now on your WordPress site. And if we click this, this should open up to eBay. There you go. That's how fast you can create these banners with CTR Banner. And remember, you have all of these templates to work with in all of these different sizes. So if you're ready to pick up the CTR Banner today, just go ahead and click the button right below this video. Thank you so much for your time. I want to wish you all the best.